CJ Green, Pan American bronze medalist for Antigua. He was third in Heat 9 with 10.16. Looks like he's coming back to some decent form. This guy can never be written off. Gold medalist on the Gold Coast. Is it going to be the same here in Birmingham? Fifth in Eugene. He was smarting from that, and listen to the reception for OG Edeboren, former European Under-23 champion. He won his heat and looked really good yesterday. He's sandwiched between two very fast men. He's a lot taller than Conroy Jones, but the young Jamaican broke his PB in the heats of his national championship, 10 seconds on the nose. He's got Rowan Browning, Olympic semi-finalist, next to him for Australia. They call him the Flying Mullet. Emmanuel Archibald will be second from the outside, fifth in the South American Champs a few years ago, hoping to advance further than he did on the Gold Coast 4 years ago. And Rickoy Brathwaite, a former semi-finalist of the World Juniors, proudly flying the flag for the British Virgin Islands. They'll be watching on Tortola. Ogunbrume in 1. Nigeria. Harrison Jr. Trinidad in 2. Green, Antigua and Barbuda in 3. Sambine, defending champion, South Africa 4. Edeboren, England in 5. Jones, Jamaica in 6. Best form of his young career so far. Browning, Australia 7. Archibald, Guyana in 8. And Brathwaite, British Virgin Islands, nearest the camera in lane 9. Sambine will be 4th from the right-hand side as we look at it. He is such a great big stage performer, but this needs full focus and concentration. Hasn't been a perfect season for the South African. He wants a chance to successfully defend that title. Top 2 coming back for the showdown later on this evening. Packed here in Birmingham. What a night. What an explosive race in prospect. They're away first time. Sabine's got a little to do. He's being put under pressure by Green, and now the defending champion beginning to come away. Oh, great running by him, and also the Flying Mullet did fly. Great run by the Australian. He didn't make the final last year. His big achievement was making it into the semis. Akani Sambine proving there, having to do a little bit of work after a relatively even start. That was an excellent piece of qualification by the South African. You wouldn't bet against him successfully defending this title, Steph Reed.
Now, it definitely wasn't unexpected that Sambine would make the final. I mean, he knows how to get into finals. He's made the past 2 finals at both the Olympics and the World Championships, but that second automatic qualifying place was up for grabs, and it was great to see Browning go after it. Now, the start in 100 meters, it is important, but not necessarily the reaction time, but it's how it sets you up for that acceleration. And you can see both Sambine and Browning really got that part of it right. Now, Browning has yet to go sub 10, and maybe a global final is all that he needs to do that.
Well, he looks so relaxed there. He had to work quite hard. It wasn't a blistering start from the defending champion, but when he got up into his running, he was very good value indeed. A little improvement. He was first in Heat 2 yesterday in 10.10, and that was slightly better, 10.07, which might have been the exact time in which Kim Collins won the world title from lane 1 in Paris. I think 10.07. I think Carl Lewis might have won a world title in 10.07 in Helsinki anyway. 10.07, the winning time for Akani Sambine. The defending champion is 1 race away from a successful title defence, and Browning will join him. Edeboren at 10.30. He'll have to wait and watch very carefully for the next 2 semis to come.